This is set number 7595, Army Men on Patrol. This is a Toy Story set from 2010, 90 pieces, 4 minifigures, ages 6 to 12, and retails for $10.99, roughly $10, $11. So, let's take a closer look at this set now. I'm only going to look at one of the minifigures because they're all the same, literally. The only changes is the helmet. So here we have our first figure, and, well, one of the basic figures. The only change is the helmet, like I said, because this one is a medic. They all have the same exact torso and head printing, and they do not have any details on the back of them. So you can see it's a very basic face on him, and also got the nice torso look. Some people I've seen can take off the green hands and the green face and try to use this as just a regular army figure with yellow minifigures, which is perfectly okay. We have a walkie-talkie on him, a first aid kit, and a backpack. Some of the other minifigures have different accessories, and you also get some bonus pieces in this set, just for extras, and that helps with taking a closer look at, being able to use more pieces and more accessories with the set. You also get, like, for extra pieces, you get binoculars, you get an extra rifle, I think you get an extra walkie-talkie and or suitcase. So that works out pretty well. Now, each of these figures has a detachable piece on the bottom that works as a stand. And the idea of that is, well, the classic army figures have stands on their feet to help them, well, stand. Because normally their feet would not be enough to keep them ready. So that's the type of idea there. So we also get a minifigure that has looks like a metal detector. We got a small green stretcher. All the pieces in the set are green, black, or translucent green. And a little bit of white. So you're going to see a lot of green in this set. Stretcher is pretty basic. You will need to take off the minifigure stand to get him on there and, put him into place. And you can carry it from both sides with the minifigures too. You also get a minifigure with a rifle and a minifigure with binoculars. Now we'll move on to the Jeep because that's the next thing, and it's the it's a basic model of the set. Very structurally built. It can endure a lot of play with it. It's not going to fall apart. Very rugged Jeep vehicle, and I'm not going to go over all the other soldiers with it. I think on the box, if I remember correctly, it shows you that, and there are instructions, a basic instruction book with this. If I remember correctly, on the box it shows you something about putting the stretcher on the back of the vehicle. And that's actually not a great idea because you can't fit it on there. You can't even fit it this way on the vehicle, which is kind of a disappointing, but it's also not too big of a deal because I didn't imagine it would fit there anyways. If you move one of the back pieces, you could fit it like this, but you're also going to have it liable to fall off. So I wouldn't suggest using this vehicle for carrying the stretcher and whoever's on it. Just use a minifigure. So we do get a little bit of space back here if you want to add a minifigure on the back, or I just keep the stand there. You got this small area that you can fit a minifigure in easily, and it's actually a nice design because it really sticks with the Jeep idea. Probably one of the few Lego sets that's been made, this small as a Jeep, including ones from Indiana Jones. There's one of the Brickmaster sets that's built similar to this. It's got a very nice and clean design on it. No stickers or details on it. So it keeps it, very original to the army figure look. Because remember, these are toy soldiers, just like we had this one. So you're not going to find a lot of detail with these. You do get a little step up into the Jeep. And you get some nice detail on the front and back. You also get an extra tire on the back. So, that's very cool. I really like this set. I'm a big fan of the Toy Story sets, and I'm a big fan of this one. For $11 and even $10, this is excellent. I mean, we only get 90 pieces for that price, but we're still getting a lot of really good ideas. You get 4 figures for that price. I mean, nowadays you get them for like $12 or $13. A lot of these figures are the same. I cannot complain about that because they're supposed to be the same basic shape and, same face. Plus, it also works to your advantage, so you can use them right away as an army builder set. It's probably, in my opinion, the perfect army builder set. I would have liked to see maybe one extra small accessory with it, but I still like what's given here. I think it's still very complete. There is a polybag version of this set which has a smaller car and one army figure. I'll link to that in the description because I've already reviewed it. But so far, in total, I really like this set. And I know a place that may still have an extra of this. So I might pick up an extra one if possible, if it's still there. You can also find these helmets, not in green, but you can find them in black in one of the Ninjago sets, the Skull Motorbike. So I do like it's been used since Toy Story, but you don't find any of these figures in recent themes. You also don't find a Jeep like this in recent themes, which is okay. But, I would like to see a return of that Jeep, or just in general. It's not going to happen, but a return of Toy Story, because I love that theme a lot. Not only for nostalgic purposes, but also just because they had great sets. I also like the fact that at $10, this is unaffected by the licensing for Disney, because usually those Disney sets are raised up in price due to the licensing. So, or at least I think they're raised up in price. So this one is perfect. Absolutely perfect. If you can find this or any of the minifigures, good luck and very good for you. We'll see you next time with more LEGO set reviews. Thanks again for watching.